All right, okay, we can start now.
I'm going to call Lenny.
Okay, call Lenny. And that's the fifth member of the board. We're gonna call him and he'll be working through the phone with our attorney.
Hey, Lenny, you're on speakerphone with the rest of the zoning board.
Okay, to start the meeting, the first thing will be the minutes. Does anybody have any corrections to the minutes of last month?
No questions.
Huh? No, does anybody have any corrections?
No, no corrections here.
Okay,
No.
so can I get a vote on it?
I'll make a motion. I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Minutes are accepted. First order of business is the Chris Flagg and Heidi Schneider, 699 Old Albany Post Road. Is anybody here for them?
I think David Spence.
David what?
David Spence. Are you there, David?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can hear you. Mr. Spence, hi. This is Bob D. I'm the chairman of the board.
Hello, Bob.
On your application,
Yes.
I don't have a denial letter.
Correct.
Okay.
So I guess there was a little bit.
Hello? Anybody hear him?
Are you there, David?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I
Yeah, I
can.
can hear that.
Okay. I don't know. Something kicked me out.
Yeah.
So Greg and I, the building inspector and I spoke, I don't know, about a month and a half ago, and I wanted to know about the process because we knew right up front that we would need to get a variance based on the fact that the current house is non-conforming. And I said, instead of putting together a full set of drawings with construction details and structural and so on and so forth, we don't want to waste our clients' time and money if we don't know if we're going to get an approval. So I said, can we sort of streamline the process of getting doing a full permit set and go right to the zoning? And he said, yes, just send me, what you have. I'll take a look and we'll kick it over to zoning for
Okay,
meeting here.
All right, I called him today,
Yeah.
this afternoon, to ask him about this, okay? And what he told me was that he's not finished reviewing.
Okay.
He said when he's finished reviewing, he'll give you an answer, whether it's approved or whether it's denied, and you need the denial letter to come before us. So you have to get that first.
Okay.
So you have to get in touch with him, okay? You can tell him I spoke, he spoke to me and I spoke to him this afternoon, and see how long, how he's gonna be, or how long it's gonna be. Now, are you gonna be representing these people?
Yes.
Okay, then you're gonna have to get a letter from them. I'm just trying to save you time so I don't keep getting, pushed around. You're gonna have to get a letter from them that you're doing that, and it's okay with them.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. And then speak to him, and as soon as you speak to him, you get that, you contact our secretary, Kelly, and she'll put you on the agenda. Oh,
Okay, so with that denial letter and this letter from the owners,
well,
then,
we need plans. I mean, actually, we're gonna have to see what you're doing.
yeah, well, those are all submitted. Everything else is submitted.
Okay, good. All
You
right.
have all that.
Okay, all right. As long as
yeah.
have plans, and we need like the deed and stuff I saw you have. and all that.
You have the deed, you have the adjacent property owners, you
Right.
have the application itself, the questionnaire,
Right. Okay.
the site survey by a civil engineer, surveyor, excuse me.
Right.
So you have everything there.
Okay. Let me ask a question. Adam? Hello?
Yeah, I'm
Adam,
here.
He's got all that. Now, do we have to hold it over to next month and, review it again next month? Or can we make it tentative that he has the denial letter next month and have a public hearing? Is that not legal or not?
I think if you guys are satisfied that you have enough materials now, we could put it over for a public hearing next month on condition that we do get the letter from Greg Warner
Yeah.
outlining what items that he needs.
Right, right. Yeah, because Mr. Spence, I'm just trying not to hold you up, because if I do that, hold you over next month, it would be not till the month after that. You understand? Hello, Mr. Spence?
Yeah, sorry, you're a little muted on me. So what you're saying is
What I'm
that,
trying to do is I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to do
yeah,
is figure out
I'm here.
a way that I could,
He doesn't have all the paperwork in?
No, he does.
what I could do is that, can you hear me, Mr. Spence?
yes,
Okay, what I'll do is if I could, we'll go over it, and it's kind of, out of the ordinary, because normally we used to have the letter, but I understand what your position here. I'm certainly not trying to hold you up on any kind of project or anything like that. Because if I did hold you up the next month, then it wouldn't be the month after that. So.
I understand that.
That's what I'm trying to do, so I'm trying
Yeah.
not to hold you up. So, he still has to finish reviewing, and we'd have to get the letter from him. Technically, I'm not supposed to do this until I have the letter of denial. But under conditions we've been under with the COVID and things like that, I can understand how things become confused, and I certainly don't want to hold you up another month.
Right, and I really appreciate that. Our, time frame is that if we can get, if everything's approved and we can get construction started late fall, before the winter frost hits, that's our goal. So like the month does matter to us, but I understand that, you have to follow certain protocols.
Well, the attorney said that it's, that we can do it if we want to, right? Correct, Adam? Adam?
Say it again.
We can do this if we want to. Set it for a public hearing on condition that he gets a denial letter. Is that possible?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Let's do that, because I reviewed it and I see that you have the plans there and you have the deed. But I'm gonna need that letter too. The other thing you're gonna need is the letter from the owners that you're gonna be representing them in this, in this case, in this appeal.
Right.
All it has to be in, and it's gotta be in at least 2 weeks before our next meeting. Okay?
Okay.
Sooner, let me put it this way, the sooner the better.
Yeah, no, I'll have the owner's letter by week's end, and then it'll be all up to Greg.
And then the next meeting is, let me take a look, September
14th.
14th.
Okay.
This is like, it'll be same thing, same thing on Zoom here and all like that, so. And when you get the letters, and you get the denial, and you get the letter of authorization, you get them to Kelly, she sends them to us out in a package. Usually she sends that package out like 10 days before, so we have time to review it. So, time is of the essence.
Sure.
Now, if you don't have that denial letter or the other, I can't hear it. You understand that?
I understand. Yeah.
So I'm going to ask the other board members, is everything in here that you need, or is there anything you think that's missing from this application?
I have a question. Is the proposed addition in the same footprint as the current house, or are you going outside of the footprint?
It is going outside of the footprint of the current house. And the addition is all within conforming setbacks and so on and so forth. So, in other words, that the addition itself meets all the zoning requirements.
Okay, because it's not on the drawing, at least I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm looking at an older version.
There's only one version.
Or
So-
it may not be denoted as being the addition because of its, because we need to see that.
It's there. What drawing sheet are you looking at? What drawing number?
I'm looking at the land survey.
You're looking at the surveyor's drawing. So that is the existing conditions, okay? If you look at the architectural drawings with the site plan shows the proposed addition in back of the house.
Okay.
The
So I want to make
surveyor's,
sure when you come, there's nothing to hold it back.
right, and that's, so I'd be happy if you want to quickly take a look at those, let me know if there's something missing. But
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to.
yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Delayed if possible.
Right. So if you go to drawing L1, which is the second sheet, L100,
Okay.
you'll see the existing house and then the proposed addition.
Okay, and it's by an engineer. It looks like it's okay to me. Is that okay for everyone else?
Yeah, I don't have a problem. Yeah,
If they're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, I don't, unless, does anybody else have any questions? Granted,
Not this time.
any questions on it like that, Paula? Okay, does Lenny have any questions on it, Adam?
No, I'm good.
No, good, okay. Can I get a motion then that we, that the application remarks are complete, it be complete, but, with those other things that are missing, I guess, basically, that have to be in by next meeting.
Right.
I'll make the
Also
motion.
move.
Okay, we'll second it, Granite second it,
I'll second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Paula, Lenny? Where's Lenny?
He said aye.
He said aye, okay,
I said
good.
aye.
All right, okay. All right, Mr. Spence?
Yes,
Okay, all right, so we're gonna mark it complete, but you understand what you have to have.
absolutely.
Okay, well, just because otherwise you would lose a month.
Right. I know. I appreciate this.
Okay, all right, fine. So you're all
Appreciate it very much.
It'll be September 14th.
September 14th. All right. We'll see you then.
Same thing, and try and get those things as quick as you can, okay, sir?
Will do.
Okay, and if there's any neighbors next door, let me tell you, it'd be easier for you. If she has any neighbors that she's friendly with or something like that, if you can get a letter that they have no problem with the addition or something like that, that would help. I don't know if
Okay.
it's possible or not, but that's worth asking, seeing that you're gonna have to ask them for the letter authorization anyway.
Okay. I'll give that homework assignment to my client
Okay, fine, you're all set.
to do that.
It's done then, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Bye now.
You
Bye
too.
now.
All right, the next one on the agenda.
September 14th.
September 14th, right, for a public hearing. Next on agenda is, let's see, 28 Langate Road. Is he here? I guess Mr. Clark?
Dennis Clark, yes.
Mr. Clark, you here? Hello?
I just let him in.
You just let him in. Okay, Mr. Clark?
He's muted.
He's muted.
There I am.
There you go.
There you are. Okay, Mr. Clark. All right,
Good evening.
good evening, how are you? I see, your proposal for what you're doing, you put 85 square foot addition to the second floor kitchen and bath,
Yes,
and then you're gonna, on the second floor, your total square foot that you're adding onto it, again, you're gonna, the deck, you're gonna replace the deck, correct?
yes,
Okay, and the total, square footage is under 25%, I think it's like 4%, something like that, so
yeah,
you don't need a variance for that, but you do need a permit because this house is pre-existing non-conforming, right?
right.
Correct, okay, so the variances you would need then, and Adam, you correct me if I'm wrong, would be, proposed on there's a 27-foot 9-inch side yard setback where 30 foot is required. So you're looking for a 2 foot 3-inch side yard variance.
No, that's the rear yard.
That's the rear yard.
Yeah,
No, you got another one for the rear yard. The
Right.
rear, you got,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
okay, this one I'm talking about is the side yard.
Yes,
And then the second one you need is you got a 27-foot 3-inch rear yard setback where 50
Right.
feet is required. So that's the big one.
right,
Okay, of course, what you're gonna need there is 22-foot 9-inch variance,
right,
correct?
yes,
I did a site survey and I said that there's a neighbor next to you on that side. Is that gonna be encroach on her in any way? Let's say if I was standing in front of your house to the left side.
we can't even see each other's houses from here. She's up above us.
Okay,
There's a stone wall in between us and the horses.
okay, all right. And so with those two variances, then you would also need, Adam, correct me if I'm wrong, you're also gonna need a, under 175-23 about the special permit?
Well, yeah, the other variance that they would need, because you're enlarging a pre-existing non-conforming structure, you would require a special permit. So the board will address that. And the other variance that you didn't mention, Bob, was impervious surface coverage.
Okay,
And it's a small variance. The existing coverage is 21.7%. You're proposing 22.4%, and the code has a limit of 10%.
okay. Is there any questions?
So you're increasing impervious surface coverage by less than 1%.
Less than 1%. Okay, thank you. Is there anybody, any board members have any questions on this one from Mr.?
No, I paid
No.
the right visit.
Okay, is there anybody in the audience who has any questions on this? Anybody who would like to speak? Kelly, do you know?
No, there's nobody.
There's nobody there?
No.
So there's nobody speaking. So at this point in time, I guess I ask for a motion to approve the variances.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
Close the public hearing. I'm sorry. A second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Now I need a motion
Aye.
for variances. I gotta get a motion to approve the
Make
variance.
the motion.
That's granted.
And I'll second.
And Jenny will second it. Okay, now need a vote. Paul, how do you vote on this?
Oh, aye.
Granted?
Yes.
Yes.
Vinnie?
Aye. Aye.
I'm aye. And Lenny? Lenny, how does Lenny vote?
Lenny, how do you vote?
I'm voting yes.
Yes.
Lenny votes yes, if you didn't hear.
Okay, great. All right, you're all set. Are you there, Mr.? Hello?
Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
okay. You're all set. You've been approved.
I can't thank you enough.
I know it's a little confusing on the situation.
No, it's fine.
We're
I'm
the
good.
best we can here. You know what I'm trying to say?
I get it.
Okay, all right. But you're all approved and everything was said. Now you can call a building inspector.
Okay.
Tell him that you've been approved, because the attorney has to make up the resolution.
Right.
But I know it's possible that he can approve it through the minutes or something like that. That was something you have to work out with him.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right. You're all set for the night. Thank you, sir.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Okay, and next and last one is, let's see, what we got here. 48 Old Albany Post Road. Somebody here representing them? That was,
Yes, there's going to be two.
true? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, Michael, Grillo, right?
There's
Grillo.
and
Morel, I was close.
That's very close. It's very good.
Okay. I'm going to call you Michael. It's a lot easier.
That's
Okay.
fine. That's
Oh,
fine.
Okay.
Good.
You're the contractor or the architect?
We are the architects.
You're the architect. Okay.
Yeah, we have an existing non-conforming single-family house,
Right.
and we are seeking 4 variances.
Go ahead.
So we are looking. The existing house has a non-conforming front and rear yard. Excuse me, a front and side yard. So we're looking to add an addition to a second floor addition to one part of the house. That addition will require a front and side yard variance. The existing front yard is 57 feet. Need 60 feet is required.
Let me read you what I have and see if it works with if it compares to you. I got you're asking for a 28 foot side yard setback where 30 feet is required. So that would mean you're looking for a 2 foot variance.
Correct.
Okay, right? Correct.
Yep.
Okay, good. The 30 foot is required, and you're looking for 28. So you look for 2 foot variance.
Correct.
Okay. The second one is they're asking for a 59 front yard setback where 60 foot is required. So it only comes actually a 1 foot setback. Is that correct? In the front.
Correct.
All right. So the
Yep.
front one, 1 foot. Okay. So it's small so far. And now for the
Correct.
carport, pavilion, they're asking for 24 feet 6 inch rear yard setback where 50 foot is required. So that's the big one. So that equals,
Yeah.
that's a 25 foot 6 inch rear yard variance, right?
Correct. Just keep in mind the existing carport rear yard is 32.5 feet already. So it's the existing carport setback is 32.5.
Okay.
So we are going back another 10 feet, roughly 10 feet. So
Okay, so it comes out to 25 feet 6 inches, I guess, basically, right?
24 feet 6 inches. Correct.
24 feet 6 inches. Is what you're looking for.
Correct.
Okay, 24 feet, that's what you're looking for. Okay.
Bob's still
Is
talking.
this the purple house? Go ahead.
Yes.
Is this the purple house?
for now.
Okay.
Correct.
Are you gonna paint it?
Maybe.
Okay.
Depends.
Well, I went and I did a site inspection. I just saw it. It was easy to pick out, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Got it. Yes. Easy to find.
Now, Adam, do we also need a special permit for the, because this is a pre-existing non-conforming?
Correct, but they're only increasing the square footage by 3 point, this is Maxwell, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, they're increasing the square footage by approximately 10%. So
Right.
they're well within the 25% limit. So they do need a special permit because they're increasing it, but they're well within the 25%.
Okay, so the 4 items, and then is the side yard setback, the front yard setback, rear yard setback, and then the special permit for the pre-existing non-conforming, correct?
And there's also an impervious coverage.
Right. What is that?
Correct. So we are looking for 15.68%, where 10% is required.
What do you have now?
12.3. So we're going from 12.3 to 15.68. So we're increasing it by 3%, roughly.
3%. Okay.
3.3.
Okay. Is there any questions on this from the board members?
Is, what's on your property line behind you where you're encroaching?
There is, in the rear,
Yes.
there's a large hill. I can't even see the next house. On any of the two sides or the rear, I can't see the next house. So
Okay.
there's topography. There's a hill back there.
If you had to guess the distance to your neighbor's houses on the sides and the back, what would you say?
I would say a couple of 100 feet. Again, I can't even see them.
Okay.
I'd have to go look at I mean, I don't, the variances that we're seeking are obviously pretty minimal to improve the existing house, and I don't see it as being anything that's going to be in the way of anyone's view or certainly imposing on any of the neighbors. So
I just wanted to get it onto the record.
No. Got
That we asked the question, that's all.
Absolutely. No, absolutely.
I just want to go. Go ahead.
I have a question about the second floor.
Sure.
It's you're increasing the second floor by a really small amount. I was wondering what you're going to do with it.
Right now, it's going to be converted from a loft space into a master bedroom, master bathroom.
What
And
is?
correct. It's on the drawings. And then the bedroom downstairs is going to be converted into, one of the bedrooms downstairs is going to be converted into a sitting room, family room type of space, with no closets and no bathrooms. So that's the idea.
So you're not adding any bedrooms.
Correct. No, we can't. We can't. We're on septic. No.
But that's what I just wanted to check. That's right.
Sure.
Is there anybody here who, any in the audience, anybody else who would like to speak? Neighbors or any other person, Kelly?
No, there's nobody else in the audience.
I just want to go over the 5 factors quickly with this. So, factor number 1 is what is the possible detriment would be the variance on nearby properties. No detriment to nearby properties which are visually shielded from one another by trees. Well, I went up there, I took a site inspection on it. It's like I agree with that. You got like a big rock hill in the back here or something like that. So I don't see any issue with that. Second one was what impact would the variance have on the character of the neighborhood? The scale of the proposed improvements is in keeping with the scale of the structure in the immediate surrounding neighborhood. I agree with that. I don't have any problem there. If you didn't get the variance, how else could you build what you want to accomplish? The second floor addition is over the existing first floor, so there was no alternative location. The proposed carport is in the same location as the existing carport and is best located because it is at the end of the existing driveway. The pavilion creates an outdoor living space at a flat part of the site. So I agree with that. I don't see any issue there. What is the code requirement you are seek the variance? Well, we went through that. Variance of the front yard, rear yard, and side setbacks, and impervious coverage, and the special permit. What is the variance you seek is 6%. You got percentage here, and the reduction to the side yard and reduction to the front yard. They're not big percentages. I don't see a problem there. What impact would the variance have on the current physical environmental conditions? There's no detriment to current physical environmental conditions. It's kind of a rocky setting there, so I agree with it there. House is existing non-conforming. What is the variance requested? Existing non-conforming. Lot shape, lot creates condition with a front yard and setback coverage and eliminates one side yard. We'll give it. We have that special permit in there for that. Pre-existing non-conforming, so that would cover that. Is there anybody have any questions? Any board members? Anybody? No? All right. Can I get a motion to close the public hearing?
I'll move.
Okay. Who seconds it? Grant it? Okay. Now going to have a motion to vote on this application?
I'll make that motion.
And second?
I'll second.
Okay. Grant will second it. All right. We're going to take a vote. Grant, how do you vote?
I approve.
Approve. Okay. Benny?
I approve.
Adam, how does Lenny vote?
Lenny, how do you vote?
I approve.
Lenny approves.
Okay. Paula?
I approve also.
And I approve also. Okay. You're all set. You still there, Mr.
Great.
Michael? All right.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Give a call to the building, inspector, and tell them that's been approved, and then you can get more information from them how you're going to proceed. Okay?
Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. All right. Good night.
Have a good night. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Does anybody have anything else?
Whatever happened to the application for those people on Ferris Drive back in February? I still have the record. Did they pull back, or are they just not doing anything right now?
He called me and he told me that he had spoken with Greg and it was going to be taken care of. So I don't know. Maybe he's going to change around his designs or something like that, where he wouldn't need to come before us. That's the last I heard of it. Okay.
Okay.
And I haven't heard any more from the guy. He phoned me on that. So, I'll ask the building inspector next time I'm talking to him. On it. Maybe I can get some more information on it. Unless
Yeah, I think-
maybe he decided not to do it. I don't know.
Yeah, you bad timing.
Yeah, I know. But I know I had passed by there, in all honesty, my neighbor just like last week, and nothing's been done on the house itself. So he might have backed out on it, just maybe he could fix up the house the way it is and not make any additions.
Okay.
Okay.
I was wondering, I missed the last meeting, but the letter from Drake and Loeb regarding Cummings.
Yeah, that's not before us. That's it's a lot line change or something.
Yeah.
So we don't have any information, so there's nothing we could discuss.
Okay, so yeah, because all right, it says that they need a variance from us before they could do
Right.
it.
Well, they're not here.
Oh, okay.
They don't have any, so, when it comes before us, we'll handle it when it comes before us. Right now,
Okay.
we don't have it, so.
Okay.
Anybody else have any questions or anything? Anything new? All right, can I get a
We're
motion?
gonna Zoom for the next meeting, right?
Next meeting's gonna be, what we say, September 14th, and we'll stay on Zoom. I think at this point in time, Zoom's working out for us. No? Does anybody have any issues with it, or? If anybody wants to go into the gymnasium or something like that, let me know.
I have,
Huh? You?
I have no problem.
Okay, all right, so let's just keep it this way until, there's nobody else, with the school starting and everything else like that, who knows what the heck's gonna happen? With kids going back to school and everything like that, nobody really knows where we're going with this one.
Right.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll move.
Right, got it, you second that? All right, that's it. All right, thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you next month.
See you guys later.
Very good.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Stay well.
Night.
Hey, guys.